trustworthy academic channel, a place celebrate academic geniuses. My name is Emmanuel Jesudiran, and I'm here again to teach you and help you understand the concept towards unlocking and solving this question. Now, we have a question still on algebra, but this time around, we are talking about infinitely many solutions. Look at the question now. It said, in the system of linear equation above, Q is a constant. If the system has infinitely many solutions, so the key word here is infinitely many solutions. What is the value of Q? Now, you need to understand, in the previous one we did, we talked about no solution, but now we are talking about infinitely many solutions. What does it mean for a system of linear equation to have infinitely many solutions? So now, for a system of linear equation to have infinitely many solutions, what it means is that what? Eventually, when you solve it, the coefficient of x, y, and the constant will be the same for the two equations. So what that means is that what is the key concept and formula you need to understand here? What you need to know here is that what? For you to have infinitely many solutions, the ratio of the coefficient of x must be equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y, which must also be equal to the ratio of the coefficient of the what? Of the constant. See what I mean? The ratio of the coefficient of x, that means if I have, suppose I have a system of equation like this, a1x plus b1y equals to c1, and a2x plus b2y equals to c2. So if this equation has infinitely many solutions, what it means is that what? The ratio of the coefficient of x, that is a1 ratio a2, must be equal to the coefficient of y, to the ratio of the coefficient of y. Look at the ratio of the coefficient of y. b1 ratio b2, which must also be equal to the ratio of the constant, which is c1 ratio c2. So this is the key concept you need to understand when they describe a system of equation with infinitely many solutions. So for a system of linear equation with infinitely many solutions, this is the key concept you need to understand, that the ratio of the coefficient of x must be equal to the ratio of the coefficient of y, which must also be equal to the ratio of the coefficient of the constant. So if you come to this question now with this key understanding, now if you look at this question now, since x plus 3y equals to 18, and the qs minus y by 3 equals to minus 2. So now what are the coefficients of x? The coefficient of x in this question are 6 and q. What is the coefficient of y? The coefficient of y is 3 and minus 1 over 3 here. The coefficient of the constant, we have 18 and minus 2. So now, following what you have just explained here, now if I want to write this in this way, so I'm going to be having 6, which is the first ratio, coefficient of x, ratio q. Now, as I've expressed the coefficient of x, must be equal to the coefficient, the ratio of the coefficient of y, which is 3, ratio minus 1 over 3, which must also be equal to the ratio of the constant, which is 18, the ratio minus 2. Now, since I'm looking for the value of q, I can equate it with any of these. I can equate it either with this or with this, because they're the same. So now I'm going to have 6 ratio q equals, I'm going to equate it with this, 18 ratio minus 2. Now today we know that ratio is the same as what? Division. So this is ratio q can be written as 6 divided by q equals to 18 divided by minus 2. So I'm going to be having 6 divided by q equals to 2 here, 1 and 2 here, 9. So I'm going to be having minus 9. If I cross multiply, I'll be having 6 equals to minus 9 q. Because I am told to find the value of q, I'll divide both sides by minus 9. If I divide both sides by minus 9, I'll be having q to be 6 divided by minus 9. There's a multiple that can divide them. So if I have 3 here divided by 6 here, I'm going to be having 2. 3 divided by 3, I'm going to have 3. So my q, which is the value of q, will be minus 2 over 3. This minus 2 over 3 correspond with option. So these are the options. Sorry, I will repeat that there. but this is the solution to the question. Now, you've understood now this particular SAT question are always asked for infinitely many solutions. And a lot of students, both overseas and Nigeria, because SAT is a foreign exam, always have issues with this question. And now that Trustment Academy has further read the detailed explanation concept to how to solve this question, now you have the right in your next exam. You could do well to share. If you want all this video and you want more solution to questions like this, you could just do well to subscribe to our channel, Trustment Academy. Turn your notification bell so that each time we drop new videos, you'll be the first to get it. Share with others. And if you want to join our private class, because we'll do classes for students, just sign up with London to Trustment Educational Consults. And then you're going to join our classes. And then we also have our novelty LTech product, which is our learning app called the Truly Learning app. You download it from Play Store or App Store. It helps you to learn and prepare for exam beyond SAT. If you're preparing for WAEC or UTME exam, you have avalanche question and opportunity to learn from this app. Thank you. Watch out for our next video.